Hey guys, so I'm here at my last panel for Legend of the White Dragon. You know the upcoming movie that features the late Jason David Frank, God rest his soul. So yeah, after this, I believe that this is the end of Power Morphicon. Oh, shit. It wasn't even... It wasn't even charged. Oh, sorry. Sorry guys, it's just that some guys just pointed out that my cord was on the ground. And it wasn't even charged to begin with.
You good?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Just a reminder that this first row is ASL. The rows on your left and right. The first one is platinum, the second one is gold, and third is fair game, including general mission. ASL is in the first rows. Any other rows, left and right is platinum, second one's gold, third is general mission. But in this one is the fourth one. Yes. Yeah, so you'll be in the fourth row in this column. Yes.
Oh no, Aaron's having technical difficulties. What?
Yeah, we see it.
Oh my god, that's oh my god. Here we go. Okay.
Alright, cool. Well let's just bring everyone up, let's get into it here. So first up, the co-director of all the music, co-writer, who co-created me. My father Sean, let's bring him up here. I need to introduce myself. I'm Aaron of Batson also. Next up we have from the Legend of the White Dragon, we have Rachel Brooks Smith. Yes, next up we have the beautiful Yellow Ranger from
Lost Galaxy.
Lost Galaxy.
Lost Galaxy.
They're both beautiful Yellow Rangers.
Lost Galaxy.
And the Ciara and also another beautiful Yellow Ranger.
All right, Sierra.
And of course, we have a beautiful Red Ranger to bring up over here from Time Force. We have Jason Vaughn. And Jenna still has her line, which is that's kind of usual. She's coming. But she, I think it's like, she's great. I love seeing that. It's just like the last time, so it's kind of endearing. But anyways, I'm glad you all could be here. We're excited for Legend of the White Dragon. Who is excited for the movie? Cool stuff to show today. We'll get that in a second. We're going to answer all your burning questions.
Okay.
When is this documentary movie going to come out?
That I'd like to know.
Don't worry, it'll be out before 2038. No, it'll be out soon. We're going to finish the movie this year. What I have to keep saying, because I understand the frustration, especially with projects like, I guess, The Order and MMPR, a lot of people burned, which is totally understandable. This project was gigantic in the beginning, and then after, of course, Jason's passing, everyone has come together. We have, as you know, our investor contributed so much to the project. The budget for the movie is a multi-million-dollar project now, and we've gone back and done a lot of reshoots to make it even bigger and better. Because originally the project was planned to be 3 different movies, and now there are certain things we want to do in other movies that we can do now because of the budget that we have. So the movie has evolved in so many ways, and we brought everyone back here. They've come back and reshot and added more to the movie, and they've all been so great and so easy to come back and want to work and make this film even greater. You know, for Jason, for send his vision and what he wanted. So I would say I appreciate all your patience and understand why you're frustrated, but we are just trying to make the best project possible. I can promise you that. And we will finish the movie later at the end of this year. Woo!
We've had a chance to look at the whole film and watch all the special effects come together. I've been working on the sound. We have another sound team that's working to finish the mix. So it's in the final stages, and it looks awesome. It looks amazing. I'm sure you're all gonna love it. We can't. We said it'd be out 2 years ago. It was supposed to be last year, and I really can't say anymore because we kind of underestimated how much work we had to do on this film, but we've gotten through it, and we're here at the finish line now. It's like, I promise you all, it'll be out hopefully the end of this year. The end of this year. That's where we're looking at. So, but it's around the corner, and it looks great. I'll tell you that for sure. So these people will tell you all about it. And
yes, what I would say, like, what's really important with understand with the movie, and this is why it's so a deep level, and that's what we want, what Jason wants, and all of us want for this movie to be that kind of, you know, you understand that superheroes need help, and it's okay to ask for help, and it's okay to struggle, and that's it's all part of the journey, and that's why we really want to take our time with it. And what I would now turn it over to each and every one of these people, because they all knew Jason very, very, very well, and they knew what it was like working on the project with him, and then working on it without him, and understanding what he wanted for the movie. So I would ask you all the same question. Just overall working with Jason and then carrying on his vision and his, you know, what he wanted for mental health injected into a superhero film. Fawn, I'm sorry, what was that like for you to have to experience all that?
I mean, in general, just working with everybody?
Or working with Jason and the importance of being very conscious about mental health while being that in a superhero movie, and working with him when he's here, and then continuing all the reshoots movies.
It's an amazing experience. And when Jay came to me and said, hey, we want to put together this film, and I want you to be there alongside me, I said, great. And I know Matt and Son are one of those guys, so let's do it. And you Son and I. The tone was very different. And that's the thing. With shooting Parker, Jason was built on the premise there. We had a lot of fun, and it was just silly. And that's the charm we have. With Dragon, he really took on the character and was just really started being a kid, had a whole different tone to it. Sometimes I wake up and break out and he would go silly. It was a whole different vibe, which was pretty cool, and it shows the devotion that he had to the project. So I said that it was important. And everything that he wanted to do, these guys are going to bring out, and it's amazing. And I'm excited to see the finished project.
Yeah, I worked with Jason in a different kind of way on the film just because of my role in it. But I did notice, same thing with Jason Font said, was the seriousness. He was very focused the entire time, and it was different. The same thing, I was used to him goofing around when I did Power Rangers Street Fighter with Battleston. He, the entire time, messed with me, poking at me, do these weird videos, and spit your beats. So no, we did on one of the days that even the blindfold, he was very specific how it was folded, and every tattoo his character had, everything was because he knows that you guys will pay attention. He did every detail for you, and it was awesome to watch and very inspiring, and I'm just really excited for her to see every little detail here.
Hi. So, I knew Jason from cons, really. Really, the beautiful thing about Morphicon, or just like any of the cons that you come to, is that you get to spend time and meet other actors that you haven't actually worked with as an actor. So I met him doing cons, and then I was also a fan of Bat in the Sun. I had known her work, and I was like, oh my god, these guys are talented. And then I got a call from Jason, who he asked me to play Rebecca Reed, his wife, in the movie. And then I got to be, scenes with Jenna, who's not here yet, and I got to play her mom. And it was a total honor. And so here I had just known Jason from cons, and we had a 3-hour phone call about like the backstory and the history of Eric Reed. And I take all of my acting roles very seriously, and that's how I approach all of my roles. I built a whole life for them from the time they were 5. And it was so fun to work with another actor that was that committed to creating full life for this character. Like he knew every detail of Eric. And then so I went back and created every detail of the life of Rebecca. And you don't usually share that with your co-stars. You usually do your homework and you do your work, and then you just show up on set and you say your lines to each other. But he wanted to know. And so it was fun. I had to say, like, well, I think this is where they met, and I think this is how they fell in love. And he was super into it, and we really bonded on this level of, like, artist to artist. We get to play make-believe for a living. It's incredible. And I also was like, I didn't know him that well, but I had so much respect for him taking this job and this role so seriously. Because oftentimes we show up on set and we work with actors and they're not taking the role seriously and they don't know their lines. And he knew every detail, as the artist said. Like, he took this so seriously and he wanted this to be perfect. And these guys are incredible. And I'm super grateful to be part of it, and that I got to have these intense emotional scenes with Jason in his last film. So thank you for having me. Love you guys. Yeah, getting to work on this film, and especially with Jason,
he knew his role, he knew his parts, he was always invested in knowing what was at stake when we were filming. He wanted to get this angle and get this here, and make sure that we get the actors dialed in. He was very focused on that. And it also being very just very when he was like dialed in, he would make us all feel confident that we're doing the right thing. He would have a smile, and that smile would just kind of radiate to all of us like, yeah, Jason, he likes us, we like it, it all feels good. And he was just a great friend to laugh with and just have a good laugh about things. And I know that a lot of people, probably a lot of you here had a chance to meet him waiting in line sometime. And he was always great with his fans. He loved to talk to his fans, ask them about how are you doing, what do you like, and we would meet a lot of Jason's fans who had met him. And they would just say wonderful things about how great he was as they waited in line and went down the line and said hi, high five to everybody. So I know Jason was always invested, not just in his fan base, but in the films and everything he does. In his skydiving, he was always 100% invested in everything he did. And maybe that's what took a toll on his mind and, in his mental health. But, I like to think about all the good laughing times that we had with him, because I know that he struggled a lot mentally, as I did too. I related with him a lot of times, where he reminded me of myself, like, oh shit, I'm like, sorry about that. But there are times where, you feel life, you feel things in real life, and Jason, he was very, he would confide a lot of things in us, and he would talk personally about his life, so it was a tough loss for me there, which is kind of why we had to regroup and make sure that this film, when it comes out, it does justice to Jason and his legacy. And we put 100% of our sweat and blood into this film. I'll just leave it at that.
It was nice hearing everyone's stories. Don't make eye contact and won't cheer up. But everything they said was true, and Jason has so much energy. I think to really know what it's like to be on set and make a movie that's way beyond your means. You have to have 18-hour energy every day, and Jason was there doing that. And he was very, hands-on with everything, like everyone said. He was always checking. He was always fun, but he was also very critical. I think probably, I would assume that for all of you, it was probably a little different working with Jason on this than Power Rangers because of the hyper-seriousness of some of it, and that Jason was so exposed in the movie emotionally. The movie is heavy. It deals with this place of depression, it deals with depression, it deals with addiction, it deals with suicide. And there's a lot of really good stuff in there. And it's really important that was all in there for Jason. His character that he plays is named after his brother who passed away. Jason growing up, growing up, Power Rangers, but he saw the fans grow up with him and saw that, he's like, this is what the fans want. He always go to Salon and all those companies to want to do a level. He's like, I see the fans every day. I'm on the front lines and talking to my student, and I connect, and I let's do something for them. I see what they want, but all adults now, let's have that conversation. And we really just put that in this film. The film also, like my friend was saying, don't be like this totally different. It's not like it's still about cosmic powered superheroes that battle with lasers and stuff, which is wonderful. It's a nice yin and yang in terms of like we have a crazy fun action, but there is actual real seriousness under it that he hoped would really resonate in the difference. So I brought 3 clips to show. One's a clip from the film, one is a hello from some other actors that could be here, and one is just a really fun behind the scenes stuff with Jason. I don't know if you guys can see this screen. Last year we had a much bigger screen. 2 years ago we had a bigger screen. So I was surprised that we had this. But so we're gonna make it work. So I'm gonna play some stuff here, and then I'll let's see. Well, okay.
For that,
Not the whole TV over here.
I can't see my hands.
We're trying.
It's all right. Hakuna Matata.
Yeah. All right. Tell Mike to move.
Like,
Where's the Hey, tech guy, there's nothing on the screen. Alright, so this is where I'll try my understanding when he comes up here. So, two Power Rangers walking through a bar. Just be a middle ring. They drink milkshakes, unless they're lactose intolerant. Drink almond milk, because they have one to start with. You good? Stand by.
please stand.
No, it's actually the whole thing. So while he's doing that, I'll tell you one of my favorite stories of Jason on set. This is when I played the villain in the film, if you guys don't know that. And I had a fight scene with Jason, which I wouldn't recommend ever doing because he's legitimately a real badass. And is that now? My story's not relevant anymore because I'm going to show you good stuff. All right. I'll finish that story. It's a good story.
I don't know who's got
Girls, no one's up there. So you guys say something now.
Yeah, what we're going to do is have to move this out of the way. See when this movie comes out, I'm going to move it on top of the party. Are you going to cry when this movie comes out? Yes, I'm definitely. Like when I first heard that Maniac passed away, I was like crying on the bed. In my
So I'll continue my story.
I was like crying in my bed.
No, this is okay. So since Jason's a real fighter, he's built up calcium in his forearms. This is a real thing if you're an actual fighter. And after I did like 3 or 4 takes with him, I'm a stunt guy too, so I know what I'm doing. But after like 3 or 4 takes, I was like, oh, my arms hurt so bad. I was like, what's happened? I went to Jason. What's going on? You have like something in your jacket? He's like, no, I'm just tougher than you. And I was like, all right. Full stop. Don't treat me like that. But I felt his forearms, and everyone was seeing me do this. Everyone was seeing me hold my arms, and then basically, I felt his forearms, and he was right. They were like so sharp. So then what I did is I made everyone on set feel his forearms, because I had to prove that I wasn't like soft. So even when he wasn't trying, he just was so much cooler than everyone else. How's that sound going? That story was a lot shorter than I thought it would be.
Mercury's in retrograde. This is why it's
The first time I met you was at San Diego Comic Con. It was at the Nickelodeon booth with the astrology.
like just the right society contracts. It's just a yeah.
So, raise your hand. Right there. In Legend of the White Dragon. Me personally? Oh, okay. I played his wife and I played Jenna's mom, so I just wore like mom clothes. So I'll tell you, I played a lot of different roles in my career, and mom clothes were the best. No more bikinis. It's awesome. I want to say the suits that we have, that was definitely, I think it was just so fun to put on, even though we'll just say it was very hard to do some of the intense scenes that we had to do. I think one of the biggest things for me that was really interesting is, you know, we have lights in our visors that go to our eyes, but something at one point was really messed up with my lights. So they were shooting into my eyes. Wow, I didn't see it. I literally, and we had a whole like night shoot day where we were doing a ton of like action scenes, and I basically did most of them blind. But I also it was funny. It was funny. Mine was not like at all mom clothes. Thanks to Erin's wonderful partner here. She dressed me well. There's this one dress. I won't explain too much, but it's a showstopper, and it was wonderful. It's awesome.
I would have to echo what Rachel said. Suits I felt were really well done. Production design there was fantastic. The work was amazing. They look amazing. They were easy to move around, right?
Super easy, yeah. Like very comfortable.
Very good. The helmets were a lot, but I thought it was really cool. And you do, Rachel kind of was here, guys, and then she's here. We do have a bunch of pictures on my table. So if you want to come here, definitely do that. She's here, she now is here. We got some really cool shots here.
I'll probably be signing it. You're going to go get the pictures on. He's going to sign them. Or just text me. We'll grab them. Like, we're not my table. And Rachel will sign them. Yay.
Excuse me. Can I use your charger? Mine's is on low battery.
What kind of charger?
Yeah.
What was your favorite memory on set with Jason before he passed away?
I don't know. We left a lot of that scene with
Oh yeah, I could.
yeah, so there's scene there that kind of is that we have that little stand. We're searching for something, and stuff with this lady who's looking over and a little eccentric, and we're trying to figure out a way to be nice to her while we scoot.
Yeah. You are a lifesaver. Yeah, I have. Here, my card. And as a bonus.
It would never see on a regular basis, so yeah, we have a lot of fun.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, unfortunately. But I heard he's great. He's been a lot of defense supporting, so it should be good. Cool.
Well, first of all, so I grew up a very competitive gymnast that really led into both after I stopped doing gymnastics into breakdance and martial arts and really all kinds of styles of dancing and fighting. And yeah, my very first big role was center stage, which is a really crazy story because I grew up obsessed with the first one. So to get to play the lead and sequel to that film was the Visual Challenge in 2022. And it's a crazy story, and it's a lot of motivational speaking about the long version of that story. But there's kind of this pattern in my career that I'm just blown away by, that a lot of the films or TV shows that I obsessed over as a kid, I've gotten to play follow-up. I've got to play sequels and follow films. So same thing when I did Bring On, I obsessed over Bring On as a kid and got to play in one of the follow-ups, and also obsessed over Power Rangers as a kid. Manifestation power all the way. And I think there's a lot to that. I think that we're all way more powerful than we know, and I think there is something to daydreaming and visualizing and playing and creating. And ultimately, you know, for me, yes, I felt one, getting to work with JDF, getting to work with all these amazing legends. It did feel a lot of pressure, for sure, and a lot to live up to. And I think, you know, every day I use all the tools of all my meditation, or I use movement all the time, all different kinds of movement to handle stress and navigate that pressure or anxiety that I feel on any big project that I'm on. But honestly, I just felt it to be such an honor, so I tried to work my ass off to be as good as I could, both on set and off set, with everyone, and ultimately I just have a lot of respect for the whole community and everything that's here.
Jenna's here.
We're waiting for you though.
Sorry, I feel really bad. I had stuff people, so if you guys don't mind, I'm gonna see you after this.
We have this TV over here, guys. I can't find it, so we'll watch a few clips here. I don't know if you've seen this clip, Jenna. You there? So we're gonna show some stuff on the TV here. If you guys want to watch it. You have to come out around though. All right, go for it. See what works.
Oh.
My soul and spirit fortified with these walls.
I haven't do this photo show. We actually went from the actors. You're at someone else named Ramsey just a second ago. I'll show you.
I'm David Ramsey, aka yes, David, my whole life. Well, not my whole life, just now. Mark decided to which is awesome. Actually, I played the character David Blue. Mark.
Terminator you, yes, indeed. Mark Dacascos, and I play Shank, or Shank, or how do you say it?
I say it like that. I say it, Shank. It's very guttural. We're here in the studio doing a little ADR for
Let's go to White Dragon.
And it's August 13th, 2024.
Yes, it is a Monday, Tuesday.
It's a Tuesday. It's a Tuesday. Yes, it is. I'm getting used to it. And we're finishing up a little ADR, and it's all, honestly, it's the first time me and Mark are doing this movie together. The first time we're doing
Hug on deck. The movie was so good.
it does.
And we need to see this.
The whole thing, it's like, sometimes you see these interviews, it's like, just love. But it's funny because I think that's real. Jason is the person that's really brought love to the show. And so, a lot of times actors kind of come in as like, it's love, but that's really who Jason was. Jason was a loving person.
Loving man, encouraging, inspiring, and we were just talking about it. The way I was found or invited to the show was Jason reached out, right? He DM'd me, and I told my son, I said, you know this actor? He goes, right like that, almost crying, got so excited. It was the first time that my son thought that anything I did was cool. Was that Jason reached out.
What's the interesting about that story? Again, first time I'm meeting Mark, and it's the same story. Like I met Jason at a Comic-Con, and at the time my son was 5, and he said, does your son like Power Rangers? Like, he said, a box, just Power Ranger junk, just schmozzle for my son. And it was the first time I met him. Saw him again at a Comic-Con years later, and he said, I got this script. I'm not quite sure what I want you to do in it. Can you be involved? And I was like,
That's amazing.
right? So it's kind of like the same story.
Yes.
It's weird. It's a similar story, but that's kind of like
That's Jason, because Jason, the same thing. He sent my son some pictures and autograph and all these things. He's lovely.
Yeah.
You know who he reminds me of? Keanu Reeves. They're good guys. They're good guys.
That's awesome. So, Legend of White Dragon, very soon.
Very soon. Very soon, right?
Very soon.
Aaron.
Very soon.
Mr. Chris J.
Very soon. It looks really good. Guys, we can't wait for you to see it.
Fantastic.
Come soon.
Hey guys, just want to let you know, first of all, I'm honored to work with all of you guys. You guys are really one my family. Alright, ready? And this is Neil there, get the shot. Yeah, I can see it. Yeah. Ready? Yeah. And, yeah, see it? That takes it to the next. Today is a wrap. Thank you, Mark. Thank you for everyone. We will be back for a while. Thank you, crew. Thank you for everyone.
Good job, everyone. Looks great. Are there 2 dragons, Jason?
Oh,
Like Nate's with dude's lightsaber, right? Yes. Yeah. All right.
Nicole.
You know you want to do it. I saw it in your eyes. Let it happen, Chris. Let it happen. Let it happen.
Let me at least think the final first.
Let it happen.
Protein, milk, bananas, 2 whole eggs with the shells, and shots of Jack Daniels. And it's all good, it's all fresh. Congratulations. The rest of the white
Don't spill it on him. He's gonna see one. There you go, do it.
Just 1 sip. You can just 1 sip. You are testing me, people. You are testing me. Are you not doing it? You have things left?
Yeah, his name's up.
Just tap out. You were getting that. Just tap out. You were over here. You were getting that like a football coach.
Hey, go, come on, go.
Protein,
It's protein, banana shakes, milk. No, it's the bread. It's not bad. Oh my God. It's not too bad. Did I taste it? Yeah, it's the whiskey.
Let's go, Eric. Totally got you.
Oh my God.
Awesome job. We have some pickup shots of Legend of the White Dragon, and that is a wrap. That'd be awesome.
JDF, 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 JDF. True fandom right here.
Hello.
How are you?
Doing good. It's been a busy last weekend. I'm sad to see it, but I still continue to see it. Thank you all for being here this weekend. It means a lot. That's all that matters, so just don't ever forget that, okay?
We were talking about the movie, and that was a lot of what your dad wanted from the movie and take away with it. I was going to say how important was that, and obviously you know better than anyone. How important was did you see that working within him, and when you were crafting the movie together, when you would read the script, you would talk about it, how important and how much did you see him really put in the movie?
Super important, and I think honestly whenever y'all see the movie, you're going to realize his character isn't too far from who he actually is too, right? And just that's something that's so highlighted, you know, there's multiple scenes that it's just so like powerful too. It's so moving. But yeah, like I said, I think it was, you know, like who he was, and who he was. But yeah, that's something that's so highlighted on this film. My dad just wanted to create his own pages to just cool to see everything kind of come full circle.
Well, we are everyone here has been so gracious and you know, worked so hard on the movie. There's so much love on the project, like Mark and David were saying, that started with Jason. And, you know, I would talk with everyone on set, if you're a grip or a PA or an intern, and I was always surprised that they all had Jason's number. And the reason why is he reached out to everyone and said they're anyone to talk to. And I would come to set, and one of our PAs was like, I was up last night, I was really stressed out and anxiety, and he was like, I was talking with Jason till 2 in the morning. And everyone here could attest to how rare that is to have your star be available to everyone, because most of them just hide in the tent and stuff. So I remember multiple times that people had told me that, and after a while I became less than a surprise. I know we're close to out of time, but I just want to thank you all for being here. Thank you all these wonderful people for being here and contributing to the movie. You all had 30 seconds each to say something. What would you say? Starting with Jenna. Go. 30 seconds.
Okay, 30 seconds. Oh my goodness. Okay, anyways, I just want to know that the sky's the limit. You can do anything you put your mind to, okay? Don't let your scars or labels control you, because we're all just human, okay? So you can do anything you put your mind to. So stay focused and stay strong. I say that in one of my songs, but it's true, okay? I love you guys. Thank you all for being here.
Obviously, you guys are wonderful community here, and many of the shows everywhere. Legend of the White Dragon is adding to this family. So I'm so happy to be here. I'm so glad you guys are here to support us. We're here to support you. So let's keep this family unit going into this new universe, into this new segment, and I'm excited to be part of it.
I love apples. I just want to say this film is bigger than what it originally started as. I'm very honored to be part of it. It was always
you know, when you're hearing about the Power Rangers, like, we don't know if they're going to continue the show or whatever. We have this, and Jason created this for all of us to be part of. And like, I feel like we always have to have something to look forward to in life. Like, I always have something to look forward to in a day, and I'm over my 30 seconds, but maybe all together as a big Power Ranger family have this to look forward to.
So honored to be part of this project, especially just watching all the scenes with JDF. Very emotional, and just reminding that life is so precious, and the people that we love and that love us are so precious, and to never take one moment, one person in your life for granted. The people that make you great, hold them close, let them know that you love them as much as you possibly can, and figure out a way to enjoy today. Because at the end of the day, that's all that really matters, is did I enjoy today? Because tomorrow is promised, and you don't know what's going to happen, so yeah, enjoy today.
I have a lot of memories of favorites, memories of being on the set with Jason. But one of them you just saw was the piano. You know, I do the music for the film, and Jason sat down and he just improvised and he just made up stuff as he went along, and I like it. Just like, wow, we're doing a duet together. But another great memory on this set, this is only 30 seconds.
30 seconds, oh, you got 30 seconds. You wasted like 5 seconds to say that to me.
Is when we did 3 weeks of filming before we eventually got around to having him in the suit. And when he came out on the first day in the white dragon suit, we all thought like, here he comes, here he comes. And he comes walking around the corner onto the set, and everybody, all the PAs and everybody on him was like, oh my gosh, this is why we're here, you know, putting in all these days of filming, is just to see Jason in the white dragon suit. So that's a favorite memory for all of us.
Well, three things. Don't post any of that footage online. I disrespect Grace's father. Don't do that. Don't post it online. It's just for you. It's exclusive. It's personal. Seriously, don't do that. Also, you should definitely check out the JDF Experience. It's right outside. All of Jason's personal belongings is recommended at Black Tent. You should definitely check it out. I've been through. There's a lot of really cool stuff in there. And outfits and weapons and toys, all kind of stuff. So definitely check that out on the channel. Definitely check all of them out at their booths. Definitely get to them, and let's all get a cast photo here together and grab a giant selfie of everyone. Thanks for coming. Appreciate you all.